Asking you about on a Wednesday.
Hey, good morning, guys. So it's another great river question, and this one comes from Anonymous. Sometimes you got to be really careful with those anonymous questions, but this is actually a really good one. I'm excited about this. So let me show you what it is. I heard in the spring that when the water is high, causing flooding, like for the river, for example, the temperatures are cooler. Is this true? It's not really to a point because, again, I can't reiterate enough that the Mississippi River is not big enough to really influence the overall temperature pattern. It's true you can get this little influence in a very localized area, but overall this isn't the case. The reason why this could happen, though, has to deal with your soil. So if we're in a dry spell, like a really dry spring, as that sun comes in, the sun's energy comes in, hits that dry soil, what happens is the ground absorbs more of that sun's energy, and it actually gives it back off in the form of heat energy. So in drought, we typically will see a warmer temperature pattern. But if we have a very wet pattern, like a very wet spring, what happens is that same sun energy comes in, it hits that wet ground, but we lose some of that energy back into the air by the process of evaporation. So you're not putting nearly as much heat energy back into the air because you're losing it to evaporating the water off that wet ground. So that does, in fact, create a cooler temperature pattern. And of course, if you have a really wet spring, you probably got some flooding going on as well, but that's likely the scenario that we're talking about here this morning. You could read